Well, the album opens with it's a song called Witness. There's a story that has been in my life, and I've taken it as
gospel.
Gospel, yes.
Yeah.
What story was it?
Oh, it's just like you know, like lingering voices that were saying stuff about, you know, not being good enough or not succeeding, all that stuff. Because I studied classical violin, that is a world where you are never good enough. No matter how good you are, no matter how much you've practiced, you should have practiced more. You should be better. You know, and as a, you know, I didn't really take, violin was so fun for me for so long. And I sort of got by clearly on like sort of natural talent somehow. And then I got to college and I really got it. I really, I mean, I stepped into the freezing shower because pretty much everyone there had started when they were 2. Their parents made them practice 18 hours a day, and they were miles beyond where I was. I had the passion, which was something that some of them had been sucked of. But, you know, I mean, no matter what, no matter how good they weren't good enough either. I mean, we were all not good enough, you know. But, you know, as like a growing person, learning, being told all the time that like you're not good enough and probably you'll never be good enough, no matter how much you do, although you have to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. You know, it's something that really gets calcified in you, and it takes a long time to get disabled, to reprogram those patterns, those voices. I mean, that's just one of the many things. So it's just stuff like that like, just like tiny things someone said once, you know, those kind of things like 20 years ago, that's like still somehow like resonating somewhere. That bell is still ringing.
Is this album for you good enough?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I wouldn't have let you hear it if I didn't think it was good enough.
The thing is, well, the album is called The Classic.
Yeah.
People might think that you think this is a real classic, or not.
Sure, that's fine. If people think that, that's totally fine.
What is your explanation?
My explanation is I like to have fun with words. And I mean, you know, I am called Joan As Police Woman. Where am I going to go from there? I gotta call my album The Classic. You know, it's I mean, the fact is I am really concerned with writing a classic song. Okay. I mean, that is really important to me.
Why?
Because that's the music I love, and that's like, you know, that's something that I think is a lasting, a lasting piece of art. I mean, I hear Tears of a Clown. I mean, that's just a masterpiece. That never gets old. I mean, when I hear that, it doesn't sound old to me. You know, so it's not like I'm trying to redo Tears of a Clown. But I am interested in making a song that lasts, you know, that makes sense enough to last. So, you know, that's in there, definitely.
Well, the classic, the song, has some sort of doo-wop style.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's totally...
all vocals.
All vocals, yes, it is. But it's the only song on the album. Why this song? Why this procedure? Why all vocals?
Well, I didn't set out to write a doo-wop song.
Okay.
It just happened. You know, I just started doing those like eighth notes on the piano, you know, and a song happened from there. My initial idea was that I wanted it to be all vocals.
Why?
Because I think like the regular treatment of the song, like a like a typical 60s treatment, I wanted to shift it up a little bit. You know, I didn't want to make it I mean, it's such a traditional song form that I wanted to like just shift it a little bit. It actually turned out sounding pretty classic, actually. I wasn't expecting it to sound so like that. I'm not upset. It's just funny because, you know, Reggie Watts is beatboxing on it. Joseph Arthur is singing bass. Nobody has experience doing, you know, that style of music. Nobody. But it actually ended up sounding quite.
What does it tell you? That
I have really talented friends. No, that I have like, I mean, we all have such I mean, especially as Americans, I think we have such a knowledge of like that music. You know, there's still like old guys on the subway that sing that music, you know. It's part of our like classical music tradition, sort of, you know. So, I mean, all of a sudden, like everybody who's never sang doo-wop was like just doing it. It's a natural feeling, I think. And anyone that sings, even if they've never done it themselves, has that sound in their mind and sort of has an idea of how to make it happen. So.
But why renaming the album after this song? Because of all the classic, that you want to write a classic pop song, or?
It just felt right as the album title. Yeah, it's not like ultra deep. It's just like, that song is about an ultimate lover, like an archetype. You're the classic. It's very like romantic, and it's very like sort of like light, you know. And so I mean, I wanted that feeling to come across too on the title. Like it's just like